Greetings and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. This time we're tackling the Trunks Teen Super Strike event, the strength version of him. The other version is the Tech Xeno Trunks version. But this one comes at a time that is basically perfect for us because of one very big thing that just happened. So let's go down here and there he is. So as you can see, poor Trunks has arrived after the Super Vegito event. And people are starting to fully awaken him, and he's going to start popping up in friend lists all over the world. So that means this event has just become a whole lot easier. Like, I mean, absolutely easy. After all, you're going in with an all-agility team against him, and Vegito benefits agility with Ki, and benefits everybody else with 70% on all stats. So, these are the only three we have at the moment, so we're going to grab the Super Attack 4 version. And this is my team. Now, as you can see, I decided to go with a different strategy this time. So instead of having a attack reducing leader, I decided to go with Paikuhan for the reason that if Super Vegito does not show up, he will also grant Ki to Gogeta. So that way, if we don't get a Vegito and he literally makes this fight trivial, we can bring along a Gogeta, and Gogeta will benefit enormously from him, and that really will make this fight a whole lot easier. So now, everything else. Even though we do have a Vegito here, we do want to bring along some useful things like Perfect Guard. That number 18 and that Raditz there, they're rares, you can make them into super rares, and they're still very cheap. And they both reduce damage taken by 30% when they block, which will be always. Then that little Vito there, also a rare, also very cheap. When she shows up, she reduces the attack of strength characters by 25%, which will help in reducing the damage they're going to take, as little as it may be. Then we have that little Trunks there. He's not fully awakened, I should state that. But he is here because he transforms Rainbow Ki into Blue Ki, which we absolutely want. And that Goku that we got, that Goku, which is the starter Goku that if you start an account right now, you have a chance of getting. And then you can also buy from the Baba shop. He will give everybody 2 Ki when we're above 50% health. So yeah, that is our team. Other than that, just bring the standard. Zenzubin, Dende, either King Genma or Whis. I have officially run out of Ghost Ushers, but Bulma has something similar, and then she heals up and lets us reduce damage for a little bit. But this fight should not require her at all. So, let's head in and do this relatively quickly thanks to the help of the most OP card in the game currently. Now let's see, any Ki we can find here? Oh yeah, Ki right off the bat, that's good. Even though we technically don't need it because most of the damage we're going to be doing is going to be through Vegito's counterattack ability. Now the reason we do still have to pay attention, relatively speaking, is because we don't have any super attack ceiling characters in this team. And that means Vegito, if we put him to block all Trunks' attacks, will eventually get hit by a super attack. Which will still hurt for around 20,000, I think. Luckily, because Vegito also grants us health, along with attack and defense, we have over 70,000, which is not bad. Now, if we weren't limited to 100 points, I would also bring Kid Buu, but we are limited, so alas. And apparently, Trunks got every single one of those keys right. Now, the other good thing about this Paikuhan, which is the Super Strike version of the Agility Paikuhan that is always available in his Strike, is that his super attack greatly reduces attack. Well, his super attack greatly reduces attack. So what are we gonna do? Let's see. Can he attack? I think he can. Yes, he can. Excellent. Then let's grab all of these to bring down those purples and leave them ready for Vegito. We don't need reds this time around, but she won't get a super attack either. So let's just free up that space. Now, luckily, Paikuhan should be decent. He isn't fully awakened. This one I have isn't fully awakened yet, which is why he only hits for about 50,000. Now, this is the first fight, obviously, of every Super Strike event. The normal version, only 1 life bar. Ah, there we go. Super Vegito has arrived. We'll put this here, that Goku will do a super attack, Vegeta will do a super attack, and this will basically be over. Oh, they are doing super attacks, excellent. Just grab this. Now, if somehow Trunks survives Vegito's super attack, he'll attack Vegito with a normal attack more than likely, and get countered for a huge amount of damage, and probably finish this first phase of the fight. And he did not survive. This Vegeta only super attack 4, but it's still over 100,000 damage. But the important part is his counter-attack ability. Oh dear. Okay, which one of you has the highest defense? Okay, Trunks, but he isn't fully awakened. So Vito is going to block this double attack here. Let's grab these to let her do a super attack for however weak it may be. Oh, excellent. This will make Paikuhan attack yet again with a super attack, which is great. This will get him to do his super attack, which might not be strong, but it's a super attack nonetheless. Now, this should reduce his attack even further, because I do believe super attacks that reduce attack stack. Unfortunately, he is only refreshing his own, I believe. Okay, there's Vegito, no double attack, so that's okay. So we'll do it like this, just like last time. Grab this here, grab this here, and then we'll have 18 do her super attack, just because we can. Super attacks are better than nothing. Luckily, this Goku that we get from you can get from the very beginning and very easily, the super attacks from 8 ki or more. Down you go. This is going to hurt a little bit. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't counter attack there, which is unfortunate. Now, as you can see, our health has already gone down quite significantly, so we are going to heal up now. This will not be so much of a problem as we've had if we could bring along Kid Buu, but because of the limitations, we kind of can't. So let's just do this. Paikuhan attacks again to keep his attack down. Raditz block all of these attacks and launches his super attack, which is good. Weak as it may be. And then Vito does the same thing, and we have a bunch of greens there available for Vegeta when he shows up again. So not only is his attack reduced, but Vito reduced it even further, and Raditz has perfect block, so Raditz should take less than 10,000 damage from both attacks. Yep. Okay, +2. Okay, excellent. This is how we want things. Vegeta can grab that. Everybody's going to do a super attack without us doing anything, so you grab that. And then little Trunks can just grab this. Now, at least one of those is going to be a normal attack versus Vegeta, which is good. Because here we go. Yeah, that is 114,000 damage from a counter attack that did no damage to us. This is why this fight is almost trivial with a Super Vegito on your team, whether it be yours or not. And now, both of these super attacks coming up might kill him, but probably not. Looks like not. He's gonna just survive. Yep, he just survives. But Paikuhan will finish him off no matter what happens. His attack is strong enough to do at least that. And then comes Raditz there, and then we'll just finish the boss here. And he should not live past this turn at all. And smack, and goodbye. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, this fight very, very easy, especially when you find a Super Vegito somewhere in your friends list, which I highly recommend you do for pretty much everything nowadays, because there's really no reason not to. You may not get the bonus, well, you may not get the 3 keys for your rest of your characters that aren't agility, but the bonus to stats applies to everybody, which what makes him extremely powerful. Almost game-breakingly powerful, if we're honest. And really, it is that easy to finish off this Super Strike event. Even if you don't fill out your entire team, just fill it up with whatever you can. And the one question you might be asking yourself is, why would I want this Super Strike Trunks? Well, in the future, in the not so distant future, we are going to get the Super Strike for the skinny and chubby Gotenks. And one of them happens to be physical, so this Trunks will be extremely useful to you. Other than that, you never know when you might need him for another fight that requires only Super Strike characters like the legendary Goku fight will, even though you never use him at all. But yeah, as you can see, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, which I have no idea what will it be. It might be the Broly event, but I'm still missing 8 of these Trunks medals, so it'll be for a little while, so later.